Hello, good morning, dear students. I am Raghavendra HM, Assistant Professor of English, Government First Grade College, Tumkur. In my last video, I discussed about the affixes, which is a part of Open Elective English syllabus of Tumkur University. Now, in this video, I'm going to discuss about antonyms. Antonyms means nothing but opposites. That's all. But how to use them? What are the important features of these antonyms and how they are related with the affixes is now discussed in this video. See, let me show you the same chart which I actually showed you in the last video when I spoke to you about affixes. It is also somewhat related. The antonym is also somewhat related with the affixes. So because by adding a prefix or a suffix, you can form an antonym. That means an opposite word of a root word. I think you remember what I told you in the last video. There will be a root word, and if you add a prefix, that means one or more than one letters before the root word, you can frame a new word. Likewise, you can add your suffix also. That means after the root word, you can add one or two letters and frame a new word. Likewise, by adding affixes, you can frame antonyms. You can make antonyms. That means opposite word of the root word can be formed. So let me show you the same chart which I showed you in the last class. You please notice here. A verb unfriend gives you a meaning. So friend, unfriend will be an antonym. Likewise, by adding affixes, you can frame antonyms. You see here. For example, look here. Happy is a root word. If you add un, it becomes unhappy. So happy, unhappy is an antonym. So happy is a root word. Unhappy will be an antonym. See, this is the antonym means I have already told you ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್. ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಪದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಪದ ಆಗಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಆಂಟನಿಮ್ನ, ಒಂದು ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯವನ್ನ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಥವಾ ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರಿಸೋದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಇದನ್ನ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಪದವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಿದೆ. ಹೇಗೆ? ಲುಕ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಟರ್ನ್ಡ್ ಇಂಟು ಅನ್ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಬೈ ಆಡಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಅನ್ ಆಂಟನಿಮ್. ಅನ್ನೋ ವರ್ಡ್ ಒಂದೇ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರನೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನು ಬಹಳಷ್ಟಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್, ಅನ್ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಅನ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಮ್ ಕೂಡ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಅದನ್ನು ಆಂಟೋನಿಮ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಸಿ, ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್, ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್, ಇಂಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಡೆಡ್ ಐ ಎಮ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಸಿ, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ಡ್, opposite word displeased. So dis, you can add un or you can add im, you can add dis. So by adding these letters, one or two or even three letters, you can, by adding an affix, you can frame antonyms. See, legal, illegal. Un, im, dis, il. So we have added il before legal, it becomes illegal. An opposite word, an antonym. See, understand can be turned into misunderstand. It is an antonym. See, here we have added mis. We have added mis. So fear becomes fearless. So don't think only we can add a prefix. We can also add an affix in this case, and we can turn into an antonym. See, fear is changed into fearless. We have added less after the word fear. So likewise, see here, painless, fearless. Fear, opposite word, fearless. Pain, opposite word, painless. Care, opposite word, careless. Likewise, social, opposite, antisocial. See how many varieties are there by adding so many affixes. You can add un, im, dis, il, mis, less after the word, or even anti before the word. You can frame antonyms. So this is a very easy one. Let me show you one more chart like this. Look here. Look here. Few more antonyms. So I have divided a few because there are millions of antonyms available in English. I think maybe a million, but let me give you a few examples of them. See, these are the words which can be formed, antonyms can be formed by using im prefix. Balance, imbalance. Mature, immature. Mobile, immobile. Pure, impure. Possible, impossible. Patience, impatient. Patient, impatient. Likewise, by adding un, you can frame a few antonyms. For example, able, unable, we have added un. Lucky, unlucky. Like, unlike. Kind, unkind. Broken, unbroken. Happy, unhappy. So you see few more. Dis, by adding dis, a prefix dis, we can frame antonyms. For example, continue, discontinue. Able, disable. Like, dislike. Obey, disobey. So likewise, you can frame a few more prefixes and make antonyms. Here are a few more examples that are commonly used in English. Antonyms: important, unimportant. Interesting, uninteresting. Significance, insignificance. Regular, irregular. Fortune, misfortune. Appear, disappear. Capable, incapable. So these are some of the antonyms that can be used in English. But let me tell you, friends, don't think only by adding an affix, that means a prefix or a suffix, you can frame antonyms. No. There can be altogether new word can be used as an antonym. That means the opposite word can be absolutely a different word, not like see, for example, important, unimportant, there is no difference except an affix we have added. Add ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಅಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ there are few more antonyms where we use absolutely a different word. Altogether a completely different word can be used. For example, let me show you this. See, different word antonyms. I have made a few antonyms here, a small list, because there are so many antonyms, so many opposites in English. See, just for your reference, a few antonyms here. Alive, dead. See, there is no suffix or prefix added here. Alive becomes absolutely a new word, dead. False becomes true. Far becomes near. Host, guest. Dynamic, static. See, completely a different word. There is no affix added here. And then fictitious, opposite word, antonym, real. Even, odd. Bad, good. See, these are the antonyms where we use absolutely a different word. These are different word antonyms. And then more, antonym less. See, there is no link between these two. We are not using any affix, any prefix or suffix. Strong, weak. Optimism, pessimism. Success, failure. Cancel, conceal, reveal. Include, exclude. Few, many. Old, new. Ancient, modern. In, out. So these are the words with antonyms with the different words. Likewise, there is actually, let me tell you how to learn these antonyms. So there is no other way than to read more and more English and to use more and more English. That's the only way to learn these antonyms in English, because you have to remember by using these antonyms, these opposites in your lessons or poems or stories, or even if by reading newspapers or listening to English news, you can learn these antonyms. There is no other shortcut for learning these antonyms. By practice, by reading more and more English. That's the only way. So, friends, I advise you, read and write more English and use them in your written answers, in your writing, as well as while you are speaking. By doing that, you can improve your vocabulary, and also you can learn the antonyms. Okay, friends, thank you. This antonyms is included in the fourth semester BA, BSc, BCom, BBM, BCA, all streams open elective English paper. So, thank you very much for watching this video. My next video will be on the assertive skills. Okay, thank you.